Okay, so now we are working on Group C, vinegar dipped steel wool and air. I already have the thermometer with the rubber band around it, and I've been soaking the steel wool in vinegar. We have different amounts. So now we're going to put the vinegar dipped steel wool into the low container, and I will call out the temperature in degrees Celsius every 30 seconds. Okay, our starting temperature is 22.0 degrees Celsius. At 30 seconds, our temperature is 25.4 degrees Celsius. 25.4 degrees Celsius. At 1 minute, our temperature is 26.9 degrees Celsius. At 1.5 minutes, our temperature is 27.5 degrees Celsius. At 2 minutes, our temperature is 28.3 degrees Celsius. At 2.5 minutes, our temperature is 28.3 degrees Celsius. An observation you can write down is there's a very metallic smell. Like if you hold coins in your hand and then you smell your hands, that's kind of what it smells like. At 3 minutes, we're at 28.3 degrees Celsius. Three and a half minutes, 28.3 degrees Celsius. Four minutes, and we are at 28.2 degrees Celsius. 4.5 minutes, 27.5 degrees Celsius. And at 5 minutes, we are at 27.5 degrees Celsius. And I take it out. Something you might notice, ooh, there was some liquid that fell out, but the steel wool, which is normally silver, has a brown tinge to it. Okay, so now it's slightly brown in color. So that was our low cup. Now we're going to move on to our medium cup. Our low cup had 1/4 of a pad of steel wood or steel wool. Our medium cup has 1/2 a pad of steel wool. All of these have been soaking in vinegar. Okay, put that in there. Put on the lid, put that in there. And our starting temperature is 20.7 degrees Celsius. 20.7 degrees Celsius. Instantly, that smell of like pennies is rising. You know, not to like make your mouth hurt, but like if you've ever accidentally like bit aluminum foil and you have a filling, like that's sort of what it feels like in my mouth. The like metally taste just from the air that's coming up from it. 30 seconds in, we're at 25.0 degrees Celsius. So what do we notice about the temperature? Is it increasing or is it decreasing? At 1 minute, we're at 25.8 degrees Celsius. There's also a strong smell of vinegar from where it was soaking. At 1.5 minutes, we're at 27.4 degrees Celsius. And at 2 minutes, we're at 28.1 degrees Celsius. A question you might be wondering is, why did we soak the vinegar or steel wool in vinegar? So steel wool has a coating on it that keeps it from reacting with air. The vinegar sort of washes away that coating. It takes away the coating, so it's able to react with the air. Are we at 2.5 minutes? 28.8 degrees Celsius. At 3 minutes, we're still at 28.8 degrees Celsius. Okay, at 3.5 minutes, we're up to 29.0 degrees Celsius. And at 4 minutes, we're at 28.9 degrees Celsius. Four and a half minutes, 28.9 degrees Celsius. And at 5 minutes, we're down to 28.1 degrees Celsius. Okay. And the same thing, there's been a color change with the steel wool. Okay, now we're gonna do the high container. One thing that I noticed today, so I put this in here and there was still some air trapped in here. So some of it started to react and it started releasing a gas, which was building up a lot of pressure in here, and some of the vinegar actually started to leak out. And when I put a paper towel down to soak up the vinegar, this color started to appear on it from the chemical reaction that's happening. Okay. Okay, at 0 minutes, we are at 21.5 degrees Celsius. Again, that metallic smell. At 30 seconds, we are at 25.8 degrees Celsius. At 1 minute, we're at 28.1 degrees Celsius. If I feel the outside of the cup, it feels warm. At 1.5 minutes, we're at 30.9 degrees Celsius. So think about it, between the high, medium, and low, which one increased the most in temperature? Which one didn't increase? What are some patterns that you're seeing? At 2 minutes, we're at 32.2 degrees Celsius. 2.5 minutes, we're up to 34.0 degrees Celsius. Three minutes in, we're at 34.5 degrees Celsius. Outside, the cup is getting really warm. If we were to convert it to Fahrenheit, which is a system y'all are more familiar with, it's about 100 degrees right now. And at the next time slot, we're at 35.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, so 3.5 minutes is 35.6 degrees Celsius. At 4 minutes, we're still at 35.6 degrees Celsius. Four and a half minutes, and we are at 35.6 degrees Celsius. And for our 5-minute mark, we are staying at 35.6 degrees Celsius. Okay. If we open it up, we have that same color change that happened. You can listen to the sound. Definitely sounds a lot drier than when I first took it out of the vinegar. Okay. Make sure you recorded all of that information on your data table and the observations. You are going to put your data table into your periods folder and put your folder away. Okay, if there is time at the end of this class period, you are expected to be working on ALEKS or your Edmentum learning path. Okay, good work, y'all.